Nope.
What is up, you guys? It's James from James Reptiles back again. I know I missed a day. Nothing exciting happened, so I was like, "What film?" I didn't really have time to, if something exciting happens, I'm like, "Ah, sweet, let's film, let's make it into a video, let's do something about it." And I film every other day. Well, I didn't have time to sit down, come up with an idea, plan it out, work it out. So I was kind of waiting for something to happen, and nothing happened. And that's totally on me, and I apologize. But today, we're just going to run over some updates. It's probably not going to be a long video. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff in the works. Let's start with this ball python right here. This is TJ. It stands for Trent Jr. I originally bought that ball python for a friend, an old coworker, who she wanted a ball python. And I said, you know what, I can get you one. It was her birthday. I was trying to throw her a really awesome birthday. And I was like, I can get you a ball python. And I got it for her, and she goes, oh, well, I wanted a white one. Well, she wanted a white ball python. I'm like, I'm not going to buy you a white ball python. Whatever it is, a super fire or a blue-eyed Lucy, that's not something I would buy for a friend. That's something I'd buy for myself. So she didn't want it. So I've just been having this ball python for over a year now. It went off feed for like 8 months at one point. And it eats a mouse every week. And I know some people are like, well, why don't you feed it rats? She doesn't like rats. If I try to give her a rat, she won't eat it and it'll go to waste. If I feed her a mouse, it saves me a trip to the store. She eats it, and it's not a lot, so I know she's going to be hungry again next week. So that's what's up with TJ. I've got tons of Crested Gecko eggs. Let me take you over here really quick. I've got 6 right there. 1 about to go bad. 6 more right there. Tub for the isopods when they come in. And if we peek in here, I've got 8 Leopard Gecko eggs, 2 fat tail eggs. So the season of breeding is definitely kicking off. It's going to be way better than last year, especially because of all the Cresteds I have. I definitely love working with Cresteds. Something I didn't know I'd like when I got them last year. Actually, last year I traded a baby fat tail for a Crested Gecko just over a year ago. Because I was just trying to sell it. I was just trying to sell my baby fat tails. And someone goes, you want a Crested Gecko? And I said, I've never had one. It's probably about a fair trade. It was an adult male. I said, sure, why not? And the passion just exploded. I love them. They're easy to breed. They're awesome. They're super soft. People love them. And now look at all these babies. I've got 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. 4, 4, 4, 2. Of course, a lot of these are ones I've bought. A bunch of them are also ones I've hatched. I've bought some. I've picked a couple out that I want to keep. I marked them as keepers. Like I said in the last video, I've just posted 3 animals to Morph Market, and at this point in time on Morph Market, as long as you're not selling ball pythons, there's no cap on, I believe, right now, I haven't tried it yet, I believe there's no cap on number of animals and price and how much you can make. You can still pay the membership fees, which allow you to do other stuff like more photos. The one thing I would like is more photos, because Crested Geckos, you can't capture everything in one photo. You need a couple different pictures of the body from different angles. You need fired up, fired down, all that. So what I think I might do is I might get a bunch of pictures of a couple of different geckos, or just nice babies, and make them into collages and then post them. So in the next video you guys see, I'll be doing it tomorrow and filming it, and it'll be in the next video. I'm definitely going to be adding a lot more to Morph Market, and I'll probably post some on Facebook. I also have this rack right here, which I had Crested Geckos in it, babies, and I just really didn't like it. They were getting dirty really quick. They were staying super wet. They were super smelly, and I didn't like it at all. I might move that over here. Thing is, it's kind of hard to get it. I planned this out to fit perfectly, except I had to lift this to get it in. So I don't know if I want to bring it over here. I'm going to have to get an extension cord is what I'll do. I'll get an extension cord, and I'll plug this rack into my Helix, I think I have room in my Helix. I'd have to double check the cord, or I'll get a new thermostat and plug that in, and this will be baby leopards and all that because you keep them dry. When I bought this rack, I was told nothing was wrong with it. It was basically brand new, and then I got home because I drove a while to go get it. I got home, the back's all cracked. It's not in great condition, and I was pretty upset by that. The guy's like, yeah, keep in touch. And then I got home and I was like, why would I keep in touch with this guy? This guy lied to me about the condition of the rack, and I paid a lot of money for that rack. So I was upset, to say the least. Moving on, my Blue Beauty. I have a female. As you guys know, I bought a pair, sold the male, and I have a female. And I think this year I'm going to either buy a pair or at least a male. And she hasn't eaten yet, which is really weird. Usually she eats right away. I put 2 fuzzies and a pinky in there just because, those Asian rat snakes, they're getting way more popular. And if you don't know, you want to feed them smaller meals more often. And I don't always get in here to feed her more often. So what I do a lot of times, I'll just give her more small meals during feeding time. What else is going on? Roaches are going off. I definitely have been seeing confused flower beetles in these 4 lower tubs, hissing cockroaches, and then the 3 dubia roaches. I'm not sure if that's the oats I'm using. I'm not sure if they're finding a way slowly up. I hope they don't hit the top 2 tubs. I want to at least keep some tubs sanitary and separate. So I'm going to post on Facebook either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow early morning, that I have roaches for sale. If not, I'm going to hit up Reptile Depot, which is a local store. They actually told me last time I was in there, they go, next time you want to sell roaches, let us know. So I might hit them up. It's kind of hard. I don't know if they'll pay the price I want, but I know if I post them on Facebook, I'll sell them. It's kind of hard. It's hard doing business with them because they're friends, and I do have a personal friend who works there, so it's kind of difficult to justify doing business with them. We'll see. Another thing I have to do is I have to check for eggs, so I will check for eggs after this, and if I find anything, I'll film it, and you'll see it right now. Alright, so one of the last few things, this guy's water dish is dirty already. Oh, he looks way better. I think he shed out. Let me get this gecko out. This is my Super Snow Radar male that I had imported from Canada. And he is absolutely adorable. I love that pattern. He's not huge, but he's definitely got some power behind him. You can tell he needs a name. And I have no idea a possible name for him, but definitely I will be keeping back a couple babies and hopefully getting something a little bit stronger than him, or at least a couple more females to produce some more. And then I'll just keep that little group going for the time, and then I'll work on another group next year, and I'll do a different genetic group. But leopard gecko eggs are kind of, you have to change the temperature to get certain sexes, and I put mine to do mostly females just because females sell. People like females. Males get huge and are beautiful, sexy animals, but females sell more. So what I want to do is get another incubator. What I'd like to do is to get a bigger incubator, make the bigger one females and make this one males. I might try to find one that fits right here on Facebook Marketplace. It's definitely up in the air. But yeah, mice are kicking off again. They're definitely breeding like crazy. I'm growing my colony back out. It's at 3 tubs now. All sorts of stuff. I have these lights I could use for better lighting, but I never think about that when I go to film. But I have all day tomorrow. I'm going to be making an awesome video. And then possibly tomorrow, Tret and I are going to be working on our podcast. We're at that stage where we have everything we want dialed in. We just have to record. I was going to say film. We just have to record at least 3 episodes so we can get it published on any of the regular listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, all those. We're working with a company that helps you do that, but they require that you have 3 pre-recorded episodes. So we're at that point where that's what we need to do. So hopefully tomorrow the guy we want to record with will be free, and you guys can see that. It's Rep Talk Podcast. Can't wait. It's definitely Trent's dream child, and I'm obviously trying to help him. Other things, my sister said she's probably going to move out when her lease is up in about a year. What does that mean for the reptile room? Well, if we have to move to a one-bedroom apartment, it's going to suck because I don't want to move all this. It's set. I know how the room acclimates in the temperature. We've been here for 2 summers, 2 winters or whatever. So I'd really actually like to buy a house. It's something I've been doing a little bit of research about, and it's definitely doable, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it at that point in a year. That just seems far too close. I definitely, one other thing I want is I always want things. I work hard, I know what I want, and I go and get it. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. It's like, oh, you always say you want stuff and you always go and buy stuff, but you don't make that much money. And I don't. I really don't make that much money. Taking care of animals for someone else doesn't pay as much as people think it does. And hopefully this year it kicks off and I make a bunch of money and I can pay off any debt that I have, my car, little debt on my credit card and all that. What I'd like to do is buy a manual car with modding potential. I use the word modding lightly. I'd like to also own a couple cars. And this is something I've talked about before. I'm super into my reptiles. I'm super passionate. No matter what happens in life, I'm always going to have a couple geckos around or a couple snakes. At this point in time, I want to have a lot. If the future something changes, there's always going to be something constant in the reptile room. One thing I definitely want is cars. I'm definitely interested in cars. I definitely love them. I love driving. I love, pushing the limits and seeing how beautiful they can be. I've got my little commuter, my Chevy Cruze. I'd like to look into getting some accent stuff for that. It's not really in the budget right now because it doesn't earn me anything. Buy a reptile, it's like, cool. In 6 months when that is able to breed, I might get a couple eggs out of it or whatever, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of research. I might end up buying a second car, depending. If we move out and we have a garage, I will end up getting one very shortly after that. But at this point in time in the apartment complex, it's not really doable. But it is what it is. If the reptiles make a lot of money, who knows? But nonetheless, I'm James from James Reptiles. This is just kind of like an update video, nothing too exciting. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, James Reptiles. If you have any questions, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. All that definitely helps out the channel. And stay tuned because on you'll see that video Tuesday. Tuesday's video, I'll be showing you how I upload stuff to Morph Market, and that'll be exciting. All right, have a good one, and I'll see you then.